How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and I'm redoing the science one because I forgot two very important characters to add, and I wouldn't redo it if they weren't like two of the most recent. And I kind of blame myself because I did it at 2 a.m. and just completely forgot to add them. So yeah, we're gonna redo this this science tier list and hopefully do it right this time. So in the useless class, we have Abomination, Captain America OG, Captain America World War II, Rhino, Sentry, and Yellow Jacket. Pretty self-explanatory in all these. They all need buffs. Yellow Jacket even got a buff, and he's still just trash. So GG's, Yellow Jacket. Then we have Abomination, who someone said in the comments before I took it down that he had a synergy with Red Guardian that should make him more useful. So, I mean, I guess that's up to you guys, but I don't see anyone ever using him. So I'm just going to leave him there for now. Moving on, we have the usable tier. So we have Anti-Venom, Electro. Sometimes you see Electro in Battlegrounds. It just kind of depends on the meta. Gladiator Hulk, who needs a buff. I think this guy, if you just give him a couple tweaks, he'd actually be pretty good because he has that ability to heal, like, I don't know what you call it, just random damage, like, what's her name? Magic's like degen, like passive degen damage. And he heals from degen damage. So anyways, I think with a tweak, he could be good. I Hulk, like I said, this champion as a 7-star. I think he could be moved up higher. Because yeah, he should be moved up higher at least to amazing. He just if he just worked in Battlegrounds, I would love this champion because everywhere else he's fantastic in my opinion. He just removes points from you though with his style of play in Battlegrounds. So yeah, unfortunately that holds him back, but he's amazing everywhere else. So let's just imagine he's in the next tier. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Invisible Woman, she's good on rage defense, and that's about it. Miles Morales, I think, maybe he could be moved up, but I just don't see anyone ever use him. There's just so many other good champions. He just doesn't get ranked up as often. We have MODOK and Wasp. Those are pretty self-explanatory. MODOK used to be really good on defense, but there's too many counters now. So moving on to amazing. We have Ant-Man, Cassie Lang, Captain America Infinity War. So he got moved down. As I discussed with someone else, he's just hard to get and hard to sig up and awaken. So, but he's still a really good champion. I think maybe if he becomes more common, we might move him up. Got Mr. Fantastic here. Quake, obviously locked as a 6-star. Leader got put here to begin with. I don't know. I think he just doesn't do enough damage in matchups that aren't just like perfect for him, which are usually like the healing mystics or any healing champion. But besides that, like, I don't know. I don't feel like he hits hard enough. But let me know what you think in the comments. Got Mr. Negative here. I hate fighting this guy, but I don't like using him. We got Red Guardian. This might be controversial. I know he had he was really popular for a while when his buff came out, but I feel like that's died down. I feel like there's champions that are better than him, but I think that would change if a 7-star version came out of him. Same thing with Red Hulk. I think Red Hulk is amazing. His ability to not be immune to incinerate and poison, but instead purify it for more damage for himself is amazing. He has that nice burst of damage on his hits that just gets ramped up higher and higher. And I think he's a perfect champion to receive a 7-star version. But unfortunately, I think he's locked here at amazing. Till then, got Sandman here. She-Hulk, Gwenpool, and Spider-Man OG. I think those are all pretty self-explanatory. Really good champions, just not the best of the best. But moving on to God tier. So there's a lot of champions here in God tier. Joe Fixit got moved up to God tier. I've seen a lot of high-end players use him in Battlegrounds. He was really good in the last meta. So yeah, I know he's here. Immortal Abomination is here. Jessica Jones is here. Both of these are locked at 6 stars, but they're just both really nice. Jessica Jones, I'm sure, will come out this year in December as a 7-star, if I were to guess. And a 7-star Jessica Jones, if you get locked in the corner and she's awakened, you're GG's. Good luck there, buddy. Overseer, I love Overseer, 7-star. Just haven't ranked him up. A great champion there. Quicksilver, I really like Quicksilver. He's a 7-star as well now, so that helps a lot. Morbius, I love Morbius. I think he's definitely God tier. He just needs to be awakened though, and a really high sig, at least like 180. I would just say 200 to be honest with you, which is really hard to achieve. But once he's there, you don't have to worry about bleed immune matchups. You can just basically play against almost everyone in the game and do the same stuff he does with his basic kit. So yeah, Scorpion's here. He used to be in the See You Later tier, but I moved him down. I feel like he's kind of just being held back a little bit by his being locked as a 6-star, but he's still fantastic. Spider Ham was God tier as soon as he got released as a 7-star. Great defender too. He just kind of got held back this meta because you can't do damage. You can only do damage with crits, so it's not his fault. It's just how the meta went. Spider-Man 2099, I moved him up. Okay, enough people commented where I moved him up, and I think he does deserve to be here. He's not the fastest Battlegrounds nuke, but everywhere else in the game, he's really, really good. I use him almost all the time in Alliance War for almost any Alliance War matchup where they can like receive debuffs. So he's really good. So Spider-Punk was one of the ones I missed in the last video, and I think he's God tier. I think he does enough to be God tier right now. I know I think his offense is really, really lacking and really bad in my opinion. I think the rotation is just way too much to like keep up with, but he really does shine on defense sometimes, especially with this crit meta, right? If you didn't just do guaranteed critical hits with a regular champion, you had to intercept the champion to get critical hits, and that's where he shines. So anytime you have to intercept and you can't stun him to do damage or whatever, yeah, that's where he's gonna shine. So I'm gonna put him here. Let's see what that buff does. That tweak does, and I want him to be really good on offense. Trust me, I want to use this guy. I was so excited, and in a video coming up, you'll see why I'm excited again. But yeah, I just want him to be better on offense. But I put him here for now. Spot, great champion, fantastic champion. Needs to be awakened in my opinion. He takes a lot of block damage, but I think he's still worthy here. Thing, fantastic defensive champion if he's awakened, and he's a 7-star. So if you got a 7-star rank 3 awakened high sig Thing and you're trying to fight him, that protection is just so annoying, man. So annoying. Titania got moved down from See You Later. I don't see her used as often anymore. I think there's just more champions now that can do kind of what she does a little bit and win fights faster. But I think she's still God tier. She still has that really nice immunity to damage, and you can just play with that a lot, and you can be really aggressive, still really fun champion. And then Void's here. He kind of does suffer from the Captain America thing where he's kind of hard to awaken and then ascend or sig up. But if you can do that, like he's really good on offense. And I think he needs to be awakened, like in my opinion, on offense. And then defense, though, he's not really as hard. So, I mean, he could go move down. I'm not too sure. Let me know what you think in the comments. But now moving on to See You Later. And one of the reasons why I had to redo the whole video, we have Count Nefaria in the See You Later alligator tier. I cannot believe I forgot to add him. But again, like I said, it was like Halloween night and 2 a.m. But he's absolutely amazing. I don't think he needs to be awakened at all. I haven't been able to play him. I've just watched videos on him and just from random people just to see how he works. And I think he definitely fits in here with all the rest of these champions. We have Hulk as a 7-star, still just a nuke beast. Got Human Torch here, who until someone can do what he does and use Nova Flame on like everybody, I don't think there's anyone immune to Nova Flame except Iceman still. There might be one more. There might be one more now, but yeah, there's almost nobody immune to that stuff, so you can use him pretty often. Luke Cage, he's here at See You Later because I've been using him as after his buff. I got him as a 7-star. I used him. He's amazing. I think if he wants to be in this tier, he needs to be awakened. He benefits so much from that immunity to damage every like 30 seconds. It's huge, especially in battlegrounds against serpents and stuff. If they like make their way to a special 3, you can just tank that hit. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. Photon actually got moved up. I don't think I had her here. I don't remember where I had her, but yeah, she's here at the See You Later tier. She's just a tried and true defender. Even when you have a perfect counter, she's still quite annoying in my opinion. Now there's, what are their names? Patriot, is that his name? But basically, he's a pretty good counter to her, but, basically the node combinations sometimes can just make her crazy. I think she's definitely deserving to be here. And then we have my girl Silk. She's just absolutely amazing. One of the fastest nukes in the game. Her only weakness is really just debuff immunity. If there's any nodes where there's like debuff immunity, you're kind of screwed there. But besides that, she doesn't have immunities, which doesn't come up as often as you might think, but it can come up against certain matchups. But yeah, the stun, the chain stun you can do with this, stun them for like 20, 30 hits is nuts. And then cashing all those hits in for burst damage is just amazing. So that's the redone science list. I took the old one down because I can't believe I forgot Spider-Punk and Count Nefaria, and I felt like that was enough for me to redo the list. Let me know what you thought about everyone's placements. Like I said, iHulk I think should be up a tier, but is really, really held back with his Battlegrounds performance. It's not like everyone else's where it's just like hit or miss. Like iHulk literally will just melt his own health bar, and then you don't get those points. So that sucks. But besides that, let me know what you thought about the list. Yeah, who should be higher, who should be lower. And remember, this is just my opinion. It's a mobile video game. There's so many different game modes: incursions, battleground, alliance war, alliance quest, event quest. So some are better than others in all those areas. So let me know what you think. All right, y'all take care.